Hello and hi. Welcome to the return of WeeSing My Childhood. Last time we took a look at WeeSing in the Big Rock Candy Mountains, and I explained a little bit of what WeeSing is. If you do not remember, here's a recap.
WeeSing is a series of videos, books, music CDs, and now apps, as I just learned, that have been around for over 40 years. Unexpectedly positively, the company and website are still active, which is amazing on its own, and you can still purchase all of their products on various platforms. Similarly to Tales and Tunes, the series is based on learning through music for children's ages 0 to 8. According to the website, the creators, Pam Biel and Susan Nip, created the first songbook in 1977 because they were passionate about enriching the lives of children through music and the performing arts. But in the big picture, kids are just having fun.
WeeSing was one of the many video series that I grew up with, and I haven't seen all of them, but there are some favorites that I do remember, and I'm going to take a look at another one of those today. WeeSing in Sillyville was made in 1989, so still before I was born, but one that I definitely remember a lot, and at the same time have no idea. It's a collection of songs, of course, and I do not really remember any of the songs except for very, very few. I know it's the storyline is all about making friends and not judging people and don't be racist. And so I do remember at the end they have the song where it's like, make new friends but keep the old, one is silver and the other is gold. That one I remember. And I think there's something with frogs with the green people, because all the people are segregated, which, you know, it's very relevant for this time period, which is very sad.
Just like I mentioned last time, the wonderful thing with WeeSing is they're all easily available to watch today throughout various different platforms. And it's so interesting seeing that Amazon's description of the plot. Join friends Lori, Scott, and Barney the dog as they magically disappear into the pages of their coloring book. Meet Silly Whim, who welcomes them into their wacky world of Sillyville, where anything can happen as long as it's fun. Yeah, that doesn't tell you anything about the radical colorism you're about to experience.
Oh yeah, here's a dog. That dog is dead. That dog has been dead for years. Thank you, though. Yeah, so there's two kids that are very colorful and they're coloring the scene. And so they get transported into that coloring book scene. And that's our character we're gonna meet. Should that be a cosplay? Wait, should I know every time I watch these, I add a cosplay option to my collection, but that honestly would be such a cute idea because she reminds me of Lunette from The Big Comfy Couch.
So, what do you want to do today? Want to read Molly a story? Where is Molly?
They're probably not the same at all. I don't remember her personality, but we'll find out soon. Okay, please tell me
Barney,
if this was in every single children's media where they always sing, do your ears hang low, do they wobble, do they throw? I just realized the sadness here of like thinking this was made in 1996. All of these dogs are dead now. It's so sad to think about, but it's the truth.
You silly dog. Someday you're gonna trip over those big ol' ears.
Why are you being mean to him?
Go outside and play.
He's so mean.
Yeah, come on, Barney. We can play fetch with your stick.
He doesn't care. Okay, that's an actual awesome shot. I really appreciate that shot. As an adult now, watching the technicalness of it, I really appreciate it.
Barney, where have you been?
Why was everything really Uncanny Valley back there? Like, what is up with those flowers?
All around me are familiar faces.
Watch it, Sonny. You're standing on my roof.
Okay, why are they not afraid? Any normal reaction would be like, what is going on? They're just like, oh, okay, a talking tree. All right, let's watch. I never put that together. I never paid attention. Like, I never correlated that as a child, that this is literally all they sing, but with different words and not about New Year's. I remember this. there's one random kid. And the rest of them were non-binary. Before non-binary existed as a term.
You are in Sillyville.
Spurtle
I'm Silly
Gurgles.
Wim, and you're Lori and Scott.
Okay, so Silly Wim is her name.
Oh, he'll be fine. Yeah. Why does she do that?
Just a whim, Scott.
A whim?
Yeah.
You're questioning her movement, but you're talking to a tree. Like, that's a normal thing.
I knew that.
Good. Let's go.
But I actually really like her outfit. And I think it's really cute how she can tuck it into her little flower.
Wow, this is great.
There was an old man named Michael.
Okay, well that's actually funny.
Then he died and had to begin again. Poor old Michael, Finnegan, begin again.
Phew! We stopped. We really stopped. We thought we'd never be able to stop.
Holy rocky hee holy rock cuckoo, rumble rumble, holy rocky hee ho.
Oh, I see what they're doing.
Holy rock cuckoo, whoosh, rumble rumble, holy rocky hee holy rock cuckoo, whoosh, rumble rumble, holy rocky hee ho, holy rocky hee holy rock cuckoo, whoosh, rumble rumble, holy rocky hee ho.
How did all this start anyway?
Well, it was really so ridiculous. One day, for no reason at all, one of the Spurtle Gurgles said, I don't like blue anymore. Well, then a blue twirly pop said, I don't like yellow or green. And then the Jingleheimers said that they didn't like yellow or blue or red, and well, then it just got all crazy.
Didn't anybody see how foolish they were being?
Look at this. Look at the message. They're able to teach children this message so much better than the adults will listen.
The first grasshopper jumped right over
Imagine
the
this is
second
a Broadway musical.
The first grasshopper jumped right over the second grasshopper's back. They were only playing leapfrog. They were only playing leapfrog. They were only playing leapfrog. Did you say sounding? As in singing?
Oh, are we getting another song? So I'm assuming, from what I'm gathering from this pattern now, is that they have two songs each of the colors sing. They remind me of the elves from Santa Claus.
North Pole!
Just think that these kids are fully grown adults, older than me. If they look like they were, what, 10 here? So like, they're definitely in their 40s or even 50s at this point. They're real frog puppets. Why are they, all the puppets in the WeeSing series are really weird.
Way back in your throat and stick out your tongues on.
Hear the lively song of the frogs in yonder pond.
Yeah, I don't remember this section at all. Why was that always, that was always a popular thing too, I didn't realize. Singing in a round. Is that still a common thing in children's media or media in general? Please tell me. Oh, we get 3 songs from the Froggy chorus. Well, there goes my theory. Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow. Back to my home, I dare not go. For if I do, my mother will say.
Did you ever see a fish
Hey, it's me.
spinning a dish?
I'm a fish. Fish? Buffet.
Green is really the only color for us. But nice to see you again, Silly Wim. Bye.
How much rehearsing did they have to do to make sure they were completely synchronated when speaking?
See,
I want to know
it
that.
happened again.
They just got so much energy out of nowhere. They were talking so slow. Okay, we gotta dance.
I married my wife in the month of June. Rizzle-dee, razzle-dee, now, now, now. I carried her up in a silver spoon. Rizzle-dee, razzle-dee, hey, bam, bassity, nickety, knackety, electrical quality, rillaby, wallaby, now, now, now.
They're like every variety show, TV family from the 70s and 80s. But this is actually a good song.
Was much too dear. Rizzle-dee, razzle-dee, hey, bambacity, nickety, nackety, retro quality, willabee, wallaby, mow, 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 mow.
This is probably why I remember it, because I probably really enjoyed the song. And it's such a cute, fun dance. Like, I really like this one the best.
Rizzle-dee, razzle-dee, mow, mow, mow. And for a dasher, she used her foot. Rizzle-dee, razzle-dee, hey, bambacity, nickety, nackety, retro quality, willabee, wallaby, mow, mow.
That baby's older than me. This is my own reminder of myself. It's such a shame though, because the first impression I got when I saw this family was they remind me of the Duggars and any evangelical super Christian family. So they fit the part.
Stand right up. Body, why don't you
What
tell
are their
Silly
accents
William all
supposed to
about
be?
Yep. Let me tell you all about... Kids, why don't you tell Silly Wim all about that?
So now the kids have their own number. After they just sat down.
Bitty Booty had us upon us. Bitty Booty had us upon us.
I'm on my way to see Pasha, and I know she would love to see him. Why don't you come with me?
Yep, they fit the part.
No, the baby's tired.
Especially with her
I think
face.
it's time for his nap. Bye, Buddy Bitty Booty. Bye, Betty Bitty Booty. Bye, Buffy Bitty Booty. Bye, Benny Bitty Booty. Bye, Biffy Bitty Booty.
How many times did it take her to be able to say that without jimbling over her words?
Dude, I really like those bitty.
These are
body
questions I have.
bitty booty. Do you have any ideas yet? You could have a big party and invite them all and not tell them who else is invited.
Yippity-doo. That's a great idea.
That's a terrible idea.
It'll work.
You're talking to a tree. Yep, that's right, Lori.
See, she had a normal reaction.
Invisible. We better
He
hide.
didn't. She's confused. I would be too.
Say, I'm going to have a party. And I want you to come, will you? I'm not sure.
We might be humming.
It depends on just who's coming.
Oh, who's coming? Oh, I was thinking the Twirly Pops. And maybe the Bitty Booties and the... Sorry!
Not now.
Gotta go. Ciao.
And like I said, terrible idea.
Hey, what's it?
I remember this.
Huh? What? Who are you?
This is so weird, but I remember it.
Acorn small and round, just to see
Again,
if I was
who
there.
has these
Ask
normal
me out for a little
reactions?
date. I'm a nut. I'm a nut.
Can
I'm
I
a
just
nut. I'm a
roll
nut.
itself away if it's sentient enough? There you go.
Well, that's Sillyville for you.
Yeah, they haven't cared about Barney the entire time. I would worry about the dog if it was me.
Brought some friends to
I do not remember her at all. I like her outfit. She looks very whimsical and like very whimsigoth. Before whimsigoth was really a term. Oh, I remember them though.
Hi, Silly Wim.
Hi, Tittlebirds.
They're like the least creepy puppets. They're actually kind of cute. Yeah. And then they all sing too.
Ah, yes, my
And they roll out of the bed.
There's 5 of them.
It's so weird how you remember certain things.
There were 5 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over. So they all rolled over, and one fell out. There were 4 in the bed, and the little one said, roll over, roll over.
Basically, the little one just wants to kick them all out.
There were 3 in the bed.
Good night.
Yeah, you just want to kick them all out.
What's this?
Yeah, the bird.
My darling little wump. But I wouldn't pat him on the head just yet.
Be kind to your web-footed friends.
What? This is like weirder than I remembered.
Be kind to your friends in the small.
He doesn't leave eyes.
The weather is always dump. You may think that this is the end. Well, it is.
Everyone loves to sing and dance and play. They're all so terrific. Yeah, like this one Peter.
Be kind to your web-footed friends, or a wump may be somebody's mother. Be kind to your friends in the swamp.
Okay, but it's not matching the voice at all.
You may think that this is the end. Oh, well, it is!
My ankle. Oh, silly Wim, are you
Oh
okay?
yes, this is what happens because she hurts her ankle and then all the people come to her rescue and that's how they learn to not judge each other and just be friends again. That's what I remember now. Yes, and then they put all the colors together and that's how they all bond together. Oh, I love it.
I forgot to introduce my new friends. Everyone, meet Scott and Lori. I brought them to Sillyville.
Yeah, she brought them to help, but yet what helped was her hurting her ankle. This is the song I remembered.
Friends, but keep the old.
And it's a round, of course, too, isn't it? There were so many rounds in this one specifically. In the last one I watched, which was the Big Rock Candy Mountains, they only had time for a very short round.
We didn't make this happen. All of you did.
See, I'm glad they recognized that.
We all work together to help our
I'm very happy that they acknowledged that it wasn't them, it was everyone that lived there already.
Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
Let us sing together, let us sing together, one and all a joyous song. Let us sing together.
Why does it sound like a church hymn? They didn't have all the colors though, I'm realizing as they're all together. There's no orange. We have red, we have yellow, we have green, we have blue and purple. But where's the orange? See, they keep forgetting about Barney! Like, I love my animals. I love my dog so much that if I don't know where he's at, I'm gonna be concerned. So the fact that these kids are just going off on their adventure and not caring about their dog, and it's like, oh, there you are again. Insult. Insult right there. Oh, I love that we have a castle. Okay, we're definitely gonna need to go in and see if I can find anything on any of these cast members and see where there are now.
Starting with Silly Wim, she was played by Rose Margolin. I found her Instagram and oh my gosh, she's so adorable. Fun fact that I had no idea about, she's 2 days older than my mom is. As far as I could tell, Silly Wim is her only credit, which is surprising because I truly adored her voice, but she's in another episode reprising her character that I've never seen before, so we'll have to give that a watch in the future. I couldn't find anything on Joy Anderson, who played Lori. However, Ryan Willard, who played Scott, is still acting, so we love that. He also has an active Instagram. Now we get into the colors. The Spurtle Gurgles are made of Thomas C. Groff, who only did one other WeeSing production, but also was a casting director on this one. Interesting to pull Lin-Manuel Miranda here. Similar for both Lisa Kramer and Jackie Sutton. They only have a couple of credits from IMDb. Lisa had a small part in Maniac Cop 2 and was the voice of Angels for WeeSing's Christmas special. And Jackie's only other credit is playing Cassie in Deadly Game. Cal Scott, the final Spurtle Gurgle, didn't do anything else outside of this role. The Twirly Pops are made of Leonard W. Lee, Joe Morallo, and Neil Thomas. Neil got some small parts in several different films throughout the 90s. Leonard has Sillyville as his only credit, and from a quick Google search, there were a few obituaries shared, so it's possible that he passed away by this point. If so, rest in peace, Leonard. Thank you for the entertainment you provided. Joel also played Punchinillo in Grandpa's Magical Toys, and seems to have an Instagram where he posts his paintings that are available for sale. It's hard to be 100% sure, but on one of the pictures, someone commented, "Hi, Punchinello," and there's a similar, more detailed comment on his most recent post a year ago. His art is beautiful, but there's no information on how to purchase them or what they cost if he's still selling them. The Jingleheimers were the guys I was most curious about, but neither of them seem to have done anything further in acting through IMDb. 2J Galash was on the show Firefox as a small role. Joel Gillespie didn't do anything outside of Sillyville. Pasha was played by Karen Graham, and just like everyone else, she only has a few credits on IMDb, but was also in this film Claire of the Moon where she played Tara. Finally, we get to the knockoff Duggar family. Let's see what David Gaylord did. Okay, this is the most interesting list of credits we'll probably ever see. Several WeeSing production credits and part of the art development for Playboy Celebrity Centerfold. Sandra D. Hickety only has WeeSing credits, but she was one of the bears. I'm genuinely so excited to see her in human form now, and it's so cute she was also part of the costume department. She must have had some fun stories to share from her time with WeeSing. A lot of them probably did. As for the kids, they only have this film as their only credit as IMDb, but in order from oldest to youngest, they were played by Heather Ross, Danny Sears, Dina Marie Concetti, and Ben Brooks. Again, I'm not that deep a detective here, but if anyone has any more information or stories to share, please let me know. I really love learning about all this stuff.
So that was WeeSing in Sillyville, and this held up insanely well. Like, I truly, really enjoyed watching this again. It's so hit and miss sometimes with these because you have the nostalgia if you remember certain things, and then you look back and there's some moments that are like very childish. Of course, they're made for children, but I feel like this one specifically, and I'm sure a lot of them are like that as well, as they were made for everyone. And this is something I say all the time, going back and watching a lot of these home movies from the 80s and 90s, and I'm so grateful for my childhood because you can go back and you can rewatch it and it's still really magical. It's really special, and majority of these songs were really good, and that's important because most of the time they are singing, so you want to be able to enjoy it. And the message obviously is very important. It helps teach kids to be like, don't judge people, don't be racist, that's it. So, but they do it in such a great way because they do it in color, so it's a very simple way to understand it. I mean, I know that Zootopia also covered the topic of prejudice and racism 2 years later with animals, but I love that they did it with colors, and I think it is really great to take it as simplistic as possible because it really is such a stupid issue that people are still racist, especially as human beings for centuries now, that people are still racist. Like, come on. Everyone needs to watch this video. But I definitely recommend it. Like, I know after watching Big Rock Candy Mountains, that one was one and done, where it wasn't as enjoyable. This one truly was. And I'm sure it was because this was more of a serious issue that they wanted to take it seriously, but still have a lot of fun with it. And we also had a much bigger cast that made it better. I have nothing but praise. I really, really loved this so much, and I would love to know if you had any memories with this as well. And I'm going to continue to be nostalgic for 20th century children media because I truly feel like it was the best. With the stuff I'm watching in the past, it makes sense because it's nostalgia for me, but it's also opening up to things that are older than me, like the Free to Be Me video I did. If you haven't seen it, link in the description below. If you haven't watched the other WeeSing one, link in the description below for that too. But like, I really love this one, so I'm excited. I love being able to continue with these series. I know we have WeeSing, I know we've done Tales and Tunes as well, so I've covered a couple of different ones, but we still have more WeeSing to continue to go back to in the future. So otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.